In this day and age, it is really important to learn self-reliance and self-sufficiency. If the last 2 years has taught us anything, it is that the food systems around us are fragile and can be broken, and that is only going to get worse. Inflation is making food and groceries unaffordable for the average working class family. We have to get back to a place where we rely on ourselves, our families, and our small communities to produce our own food and goods. We live on a 1/5 acre suburban homestead, and for the last 7 years, we have been learning to grow food and preserve the harvest. Canning, drying, fermentation, scratch cooking, seed saving, foraging, and baking. Homeschooling our children has really allowed us to involve them in the process. It has been so amazing to watch them blossom into little gardeners and farmers. They help us with canning and animal chores as well. Your kids are capable of so much more than you know. We know we cannot produce all of our family's needs on this small plot we have, but with square foot gardening methods, we are determined to grow as much as we can with what we have. You can grow food anywhere. Do not be discouraged. You can use your balcony or your windowsills, barter goods with your neighbors, buy vegetables from the local farmers market, and learn how to cook from scratch and preserve. Homesteading is a mindset and a way of life. You do not have to have acreage. You have to tell yourself that you will become a producer and not just a consumer. Our ancestors relied on each other and their small communities. It is so important to get back to this agrarian way of life. You will feel renewed in body and soul, having a deep connection with the cyclical nature of the seasons, knowing when to plant and harvest, living as our ancestors did before us. Depression and anxiety are running rampant in our modern tech-driven society. People are hurried and stressed. They have lost the skills and knowledge of the family that has come before them, each generation knowing less and less. This has left people feeling helpless and hopeless. Going back to feeding ourselves from our own land and larder and putting your hands in the soil will help with this. Take it slowly, one skill at a time. It is imperative now more than ever to get back to the land and rely on ourselves and not the government or big agricultural agencies. Find a mentor in your local community. Get out and meet local farmers at farmers markets. Join Facebook groups of like-minded people. YouTube has a vast array of homesteaders sharing their wisdom from all walks of life. Lastly, use your local library as a free resource. They have many books on topics like gardening, canning, baking, and the like. You can do it. Have faith in yourself and your family. The time to start is now.